dizzy like a good anti-air, and my life is yours. So that's just that. Let her B&B's build her opponent less meter and give her a good anti-air, and I swear to you, she's a complete character. I promise this to you. And she's fun. But playing a zoner, honestly, playing a zoner where your opponent doesn't explode when they're wrong, it just kind of stresses me out. I understand you can have stronger zoning tools when, well, it's relatively selective getting a hit where your opponent explodes with a zoner. Most of your hits aren't going to do that. But anyway, Kibotsu back against the wall. Oh goodness! Back against the wall, bereft of burst. No longer back against the wall. Still bereft of burst, however, and is quickly having his life bar depleted. Is this with the wall damage? With the wall damage. Because it's got a minimum it can scale to. It can't go under its minimum. And WiseMysticTree is able to take round number 1. We go back to the corner. I notice WiseMysticTree doesn't really give a shit about the corner. I noticed this. I guess Millia doesn't really give a shit about the corner. She doesn't really need the corner. She's got 4-way mix-ups. Either way, what the fuck does she need the corner for? So that she can wall break you without meter, and then you go back to neutral, and she's no longer mixing you? No thanks. The worst thing about this matchup is how bad Far Slash is versus Millia. I can see that. I can easily see that. Yay! Ironically, not a very yay moment for Axel. WiseMysticTree takes... Oh my god, takes game number 1. I am sleepy. I'm tired. But we only have 2 sets left, so, you know, when you think about it. Alright, some principled zoning here from Kibotsu. WiseMysticTree able to find a straight hit, now able to get in and start his game plan. Good block on the cross up there from Kibo. Oh, goodness. Good block on the cross up there from Kibo. I felt like a cross up was coming. Didn't know why, but I also very much felt like he wasn't going to block it, and I was wrong. So, shows what I know. You 2S Millia dash, you OS Artemis and Savior. Okay. That's definitely good tech. The classic instant over the TK bad move. No one blocks it. No one's ever blocked it. Except for the people who have. But other than them, no one's ever blocked it. Buys Kibo a little bit of damage and a lot of space. But that's the thing is it feels like every neutral interaction is a 50-50 as to whether WiseMysticTree is going to take some damage or get in. And when WiseMysticTree gets in, it just snowballs so much harder than when he takes a little bit of damage. Oh! And now we're in the corner. And the deflect shield is RC'd around. It's circumnavigated, not punished, but circumnavigated. At long last, a block on the TK bad move, but it's not enough. WiseMysticTree is going to go up 2-0. One round away from set point. And 1 game away from getting a chance to claim revenge over Keishu What Demu. And if you're Kibotsu, you know it's hero time. You gotta pull out the reverse 3L. The tornado's definitely helping here, helping take a lot of space. We're gonna go through the wall. And Kibo using the 2S tech, and seemingly finally saying, okay, you know what, fuck it, fine. If I can't zone you, in Soviet Russia, zoner pressures you. Let's go, motherfucker. Nope, fish him right out of the sky. And we rain. Is that rainwater? Is the full screen sickle rainwater? I never know. But we do the the layer, like the layer 1 zoning in this house. The one time he doesn't bait the burst. The one time. But the itty-bitty, itsy-bitsy yellow polka dot sliver of health is just not enough to make a comeback on. Also, I don't want to be all technical about it, but aren't all bikinis by their very nature kind of small garments? When you think about it. And also, if you're going to put polka dots on something, why would you put it on a particularly small, like, if it's a particularly small bikini, which are already relatively small, how is it really polka dot? Explain this to me. Like, see, on a normal size bikini, I can see where there's space for a polka dot pattern, but if you're telling to me that this thing is exceptionally small, by the standards, this is the first time I'm thinking about this, by the way, and I'm actually kind of annoyed about it. Because if you're telling me it's exceptionally small by the standards of a bikini, Big Bikini doesn't want you to know this. That's what I'm saying, Guppy. By yellow polka dot, do you mean that it is yellow? Is that what you mean? Because I'm not sure. Maybe I just don't know. Maybe bikini used to mean any bathing suit, and it's just a two-piece. I don't know. But I'm just saying, if it's an itsy-bitsy teeny-weeny two-piece, and you're telling me it has a pattern on it, I just frankly don't believe it. I just frankly don't believe it. Anyway, shit's bad for Kibo, by the way. Shit's going wrong. That was my entire commentary over the last game of that set. It was just like, I think that a tiny bikini would be too small to have a polka dot pattern on.